It's the day to celebrate. Check the flowers on the plate. It says happy birthday to you. Come on in.
Hello and thank you for celebrating 2 years with hashtag Mamanya Squad. I'm the beloved one, aka I Got You, the general manager. These last few months have been hectic as I've become very busy, unlike the last year where I was very active on this development. To give you a recap of what happened during those months, I've decided to try my hand at streaming once again with my first official invocation on the 5th of July 2022 via Twitch. Since then, it evolved from casual gaming to authoring stories that matter, including Venus Island Diaries, which we know and love since its rewrite. I became heavily involved in the VTuber universe, the most recent being that I'm now a part of Suzupuyo's community moderation team. She's one of my closest friends, and since then she's been super grateful for my assistance so far. In the most up-to-date news, I became associated with her agency, Aurora Live VR. Since that notion, I've been more involved in keeping the community that I fostered in these past few months safe and accessible to all, without the need to worry about the negativities. On par with this, it's also a little sad that our social and web manager, Emmanuel Tega, isn't with us to commemorate this historic event, reason being that he was being limited due to his phone screen breakage. But he's still around, supporting as much as he can to this project. Were it not for him, I will not be where I am right now. Meanwhile, I've did some of the major improvements within the framework during those times. Here are as follows. The major website overhaul since its reinvocation on April 2022. We firmly understood that it was the decision of our previous provider, Bookmark, which handles the backend of our website since its initial provision last 2021, to restrict and sunset the freemium model due to an influx of new customers, but our efforts would have enabled us to be productive and manageable across a wide variety of areas have been wasted. Our open letter is still active on the GitHub repository under README, but we're working on provisioning it as a separate page soon. In response to the previous bullet, hashtag Mamanya Squad is already a part of GitHub as we began our initial restructuring based on the initial layout of ReactOS Philippines, now React Squad. On par with this, as the head of my own brand, TBM Asok, I've announced that hashtag Mamanya Squad will be among the 2 key brands in recognizing the communities. You can check out the CV at thebelovedmoon.wixsite.com/tbmasok?lang=en. Since that same time that we announced our transition to open source, we began our major rewrite of our first publishing project, Venus Island Diaries. As the author, I'm excited that more chapters and scenes are being considered and have been inspired by what I've read so far and the existing DOA lore. As it's still in progress and aimed for longer episodes, we project that its completion will be in a few years, depending on the activity. Also, we're streaming the writing proper every Saturday, unless changed, on twitch.tv/thebelovedmoon. You can check out the new look of the website at mamanyasquad.github.io. And now, it's time for DRXVV events. The Japanese edition celebrates its 5th anniversary last 15 November, just 4 days before hashtag Mamanya19. In light with this, they've also introduced the new outfit for the very first Venus, Misaki, the True Colors series. Let's take a look at her PV.
ねえ、オーナー。お仕事の後って予定ある？なんでもない。恥ずかしがりで照れ屋の私。変われたのかなって思ってたけど、サポーターのアルバイトで、パートナーで、ヴィーナスで。毎日会ってるのにそれ以上になりたいって贅沢かな。でもこのままじゃやだやだよ。まだ帰りたくない。だってまだ まだだもん。今日こそはって私初めて本気でデートに誘ったのに。オーナー、お願いがあるの。時々でいいから私を見てほしいって。
Also in the Japanese edition, the Venus Island's resident nurse and everyone's big sister, Sayuri, celebrates her 3rd year of Inception. Introductory outfits can be yours with paid V-stones when you draw them from the gacha screen. The Global Edition introduces us to the Dolce outfit series for the first time, and our precious symbol and the epitome of absolute beauty, Mama Nyo, is the first to wear it. Although already ended, another Venus took its place, Kokoro, which you can still draw her Dolce outfit with paid V-stones as of publishing this video. We're now introduced to the 25th Venus for those in the Global Edition, Koharu. Let's take a look at her PV for those who missed.
忘れ物は大丈夫ですね。では参りましょうか。私の名前は小春と申します。実家の温泉旅館で女将の見習いをしております。一番得意なのはお掃除です。立派な女将になるため頑張ります。お部屋のお掃除は一通り終わりました。それと少し寝不足のようでしたので、合わせてベッドメイキングの方も。オーナー様はお気になさらずにごゆっくりお過ごしください。プライベートな空間ですし、簡単にですが。簡単にってどうして？それはベッドの下にはプライベートな本を隠すものだと小説で読んだので。
Her introductory event is still ongoing until 7 November at 7 p.m. UTC. Before we go, we would like to thank the following people who made it possible. My greatest ally and trustee who have been with me since the life restart, Nyotengu, for everything that you do. You've been a great source of my inspiration, and I couldn't have been more grateful to have you on board. Jack and Aura, the pioneers of Dead or Alive universe, for inspiring us and the whole of publishing for Venus Island Diaries and beyond. Aura Ostara and Suzupuyo of Aurora Live VR, my greatest inspirations and strongholds that fostered the communities we shared. They were among those that formally introduced me to the VTuber space, and since then, been close to them all my life. Were it not for them, I wouldn't be motivated enough to give them back tenfold, one at a time. Akemi Sato, the Japanese CV of our symbol, Nyotengu, for inspiring future voice talents and everyone to be dynamic and creative against all odds of life. We'll celebrate every moment together. Aurora Live VR for their uncompromising care and commitment towards their talents, including Suzupuyo. Your example has inspired me as the general manager to take care of what we do best as a brand. And finally, my love of my life, Catherine, for her unparalleled support and care in my personal life, especially during times of peril. I'm so honored to be a part of your family and hope to foster this intimate relationship that we both shared together. Like the new owner and his wife, I hope our chemistry stays the same. And with that, I formally wrap up the second edition of #MamaNewSquad's Inception Anniversary. It may be short, but we know that good times are right up ahead of us. We should keep our heads upward and face the challenges together. Happy birthday, Tina, and happy anniversary. Hashtag Mama Squad.
オーナー、今日は何の日かわかるわよね。誕生日のお祝い、楽しみにしてるわ。楽しそう当たり前じゃない。ほら、私とのデート、楽しくなってこない？私に見とれないよう注意してねなんて。私の魅力たっぷり見せてあげるわ。どう？似合ってると思わない？オーナーにだけ特別よ。どう？見とれちゃった？オーナー、今日は何の日かわかるわよね。誕生日のお祝い、楽しみにしてるわ。綺麗な青空ね。今日はいいことありそう。わお、誕生日プレゼントありがとう。やっぱりオーナーは最高のパートナーね。みんなとのパーティーも楽しいけど、今日は2人だけで誕生日を楽しみたいわ。オーナー、ちょっといいかしら。あなたに特別なプレゼントあげるわ。オーナーにだけ特別よ。これからもよろしくね、オーナー。
I know you can. Can you listen? Microphone one check. Can you hear me? I feel the vibe.